Peace. Just wanted to give a little explanation of why we put together this series. And it's basic to make sure that people know what the Moorish Science Temple of America is and what a Moorish American is, what we do and what we don't do, and to get assistance of those who know what we should do to put us in the footing and at the table where we should be. It's not to offend anybody, but it is to agitate, to make sure that those among your members can come to you and ask you some questions about what you're doing, because everybody's posing as they're doing one thing and they're not necessarily doing that thing. I can be specific, but I'm not. I let you Moors do your research on your leadership. As a part of leadership of 43, though, so I have to denounce anything that anybody has done that is not a part of the Prophet's principles. Because up until recently, I just got back into the state of California. And I've seen for myself what Jones Bay is doing with the money. And it's paying for the building. So I can denounce the wrong actions of some of the members and some of the officials, because I don't know them either. I was brought in as an advisor. That was my purpose. And teach education. So I noticed there's a lot of things being said about 43. I work with 43 because 43 is the only temple trying to actually establish itself in the state of California for the benefit of California. Everybody else trying to get their authority from somebody else because they're scared and don't understand the structure of the Moorish Science Temple of America. So, not really interested in trying to cause any wars or debate people about temple this or temple that. It's California. And so, I know there's a lot of different grand bodies and claims of supreme grands and all this other stuff, but we in the state of California need to work with California. And as Muslims, we need to be Muslims. So as two brothers, I would actually endorse to work in the state of California to get some things done. Shahid is already the head of the council. I like that. That's good. But you have Boothil, who has the nonprofit that is like 40 years old, 50 years old now, and Brother Jones Bay, who's trying to do the temple organization, Moorish Science Temple of America, to be able to establish that charter authority. I think they should both be able to work together. Whatever Sister Smith Bay is doing down there at the old trade post that I established with Khnum Bay, that needs to be reorganized and restructured to where it's a California-based demonstration. And more than ill, doing some stuff with the ministries, need to be able to be brought in as an advisor to help brothers and sisters set the ministries up here in the state of California. If I name you, I love you. But I'm not going to stand for you just causing confusion because you want to do what you want to do and you want to be somebody that you're not. You were appointed and you can be removed. And just understand that. Everybody has and everybody can. I was appointed by Braswell Bay and I was removed from his administration. I love that. I greatly appreciate it. Because again, I don't want to be a part of no corruption. That don't mean I didn't get the teachings. I didn't receive the training. I took mine and made a life of it. So, and I've taught Moors and done programs and projects that are successful. And I think other Moors can do the same thing if you give them the right teachings. So, I got my background. Like, people need to really know the Moorish Science Temple of America is a school. Give you an example. So, what should I start with? Just to give you some artifacts. Basic. Now, a lot of Moors, they have, they get this blue charm. They call them charms. Some people call them badges, depending on your understanding on what you have. Some people get a blue one. Braswell Bay gives out blue ones and say those are for ADAPs. That's cool. They are for ADAPs. It's the ADAP chamber. My Prophet took them up to the blue ethers. But the Prophet wore a white one. And the owner wore a white one. and the white ones are for sheiks. That lets you know sheiks and adepts are not the same. This is the one I received from my sheik, who takes you, your sheiks take you through. My sheik, Morning Neil, the one who I'm saying should be over the ministries and helping brothers get the ministries together here in this state, because he's again working with brothers off in Maryland. This is a sheik badge. I earned it. This is something that you get in a ceremony, not just something you purchase online. I think this was next. I actually went to the University of the Moorish Science Temple of America with Rael and received this one. I earned it. I had to go pick it up again from his house, but I earned it. These were not even purchased. These were earned. Y'all Moors are purchasing y'all badges from people who don't even have the authority to even be selling them. And for that, they just charms. They're not badges to y'all. Y'all don't know how to use them. Yeah, this is from Rael when he was running the Moorish Science Temple of America, University of the Moorish Science Temple of America. No, I didn't graduate because he was mad at me because I had a relationship with Braswell Bay. So, again, I work with the people. This is the one from the chairman, Hugh Pleasant Bay. You see people with these. Again, this was given to me by the chairman. I didn't pay for my charter. I didn't pay for my minister's papers. This stuff was awarded me. Brother Rogers Bay made sure that I had this so I can work in his administration when I was in the state of North Carolina. So this stuff should be honored and respected. People just throwing it around like, this is some little cool stuff we wore because it's like a hip hop video. No, this is something. Can't tell you really what that stuff is because people be running around trying to use it the wrong way again. Just to give you some history. This is a Eunice pen. You see Sister Tahida Najee selling this now on Khalifa Media. This is something we originated. To be more specific, Cynthia Smith Bay and the Sisters of the Sisters Auxiliary before Tahida came in had these. We brought these back out. These were like some kind of ribbon or something like that around the rest of the temples. We made these like this and made these a product for the Sisters Auxiliary, not for Sister Tahida to make money off of for her own private demonstration. It's for the Sisters Auxiliary. If you buy one of these and it's not going towards the Sisters Auxiliary and its purpose, then you're a fraud and you finance a fraud. But this is the original. Praise Allah. This is ours. This is also on the book that you see the sister put out on the Sisters Auxiliary. And you see some of the books she put out, she just say edited. Because she didn't write them, I did. But she'll give it like a vague title. It was the sisters, it was the grand body. No, it was me. And that's why you can't understand how to use the stuff because nobody's there to explain it to you. She's just selling the books. And I'm not really upset about it. Feed your children. But make sure that people get what they were supposed to get. The teacher and the instructions. Again, Sisters Auxiliary pen. It finances the Sisters Auxiliary. So what we did, we were creating financial mechanisms and marketing to make sure every department that the Prophet set up had some type of product and service to offer to the community. And program and project as well. These last two, again, were awarded. And they're kind of my favorite because, yeah, I am a 5%er. I have my universal flag. Yeah. My teacher is Amar Allah. Shaheed. That's why we work together, brother Shaheed. So I have my Nation Islam pen too, not just purchased, but it was given because I go and do the work. I go to the conventions. I go and work with these people, and so I don't know what Moors been doing over their careers, Moorish Americans, but we've been putting in work, and we know what to do. We know where to do it and who to do it with. Moorish Americans should be working with the Nation of Islam. I mean, like, every day. And there's some other institutions that we should work together, but I can't tell Morris because Morris will go again, mess with the relationship. If I train you, then I can send you in. But I can't just send you over because Morris just do dumb stuff because they ego. Well, I know what, because you can't tell me. You don't know nothing. You don't. Otherwise, we would be in a better position. Everybody claiming, but y'all selling stuff. I ain't been selling. I haven't sold anything like that. I sold books, literature. That's why you see me setting up with Booth Hill to do books. Setting up with Tahila to do books. They run off and do their own thing. Praise Allah. They have their own thing to do. But everybody deviate from the plan and be like, well, why isn't it working? Because you didn't work the plan. So, once you're ready to work the plan, I'm here to work with you. But I'm not going to get worked over. I'm not going to let you work over the people with your ego because you want a position that don't exist. I congratulate everybody on their success and their happiness. Like I said, I heard there are some announcements of people getting married. Good. I love it. Who gonna marry you? Let's be honest. Who's really qualified? Remember, last time you said you was gonna get married or somebody was gonna get married, you was talking about bringing me out here to perform the ceremony. I'm here now. What's happening? Because you know I promote marriage. All this running around with she, and he, and he. No. Where's your commitment? If you're not committed to her, then you can't be committed to us. You're not committed to your family. How you gonna commit to us? It's just not happening. So it's one reason why I like Booth Hill. I get on him, but I like the Mo. The Mo is the one Mo in the state I know is a Muslim. He a family man. He's got a heck of an ego, like we all do. Well, we all did. I don't have it like I used to. I just want to make sure that my children can have what they're supposed to have, like I promised. Period. And that's what I'm working for. That's it. That's all. So let's get our family straight. Let's get our relationship straight so we can get this state straight. And then the movement gonna fall in place because they've been watching us. They've been waiting for Khalifa to do what Khalifa do, but they don't know how. So I'm back to help. If not, and it hurts. So, peace and love.
Come on, United of America, and hear the truth about your nationality and your birth.